Hello everyone, this is Shashank and welcome back to my channel Meenakshi Tokdurve. So today we are going to talk about a new interesting topic, kinematics. What is actually kinematics? First of all, if I have a body and this body is going to move by me, this is called the motion. This motion, then the study of the motion will come under kinematics, or you can define the kinematics as the study of motion of bodies is called kinematics. So let's start our topic. Before starting about kinematics, we should have a keen knowledge about motion and rest. Okay, now let's take an example. Now there is a person Rohit. Okay, he is in a train. This is Rohit. And there is another person in the same compartment. His name is Amar. And there is a person Ramesh who is sitting in the station, and these both are in a train and the train is moving. So there is a scene where there are two persons, Rohit and Amar, in a train, and Ramesh sitting outside the station, and the train is moving. So Rohit is in motion. With respect to Ramesh. How means when Ramesh is watching Rohit and Aman. Rohit and Amar are in motion with respect to Ramesh, because when Ramesh sits in the station and watches Rohit and Amar, it seems to be Rohit and Amar are moving. So therefore, with respect to Ramesh, Rohit and Amar are moving in motion. Now, with respect to Amar, Rohit is in rest. And vice versa. And here also in vice versa. How means now with respect to Amar, Rohit is in rest, and with respect to Rohit, Amar is in rest. So let's think you and your friend are in a car, both sitting in the back seat. So when you are sitting in the back seat, when you see each other, when you see your friend, he is unmoved with respect to you, and when your friend sees you, you are unmoved with respect to your friend, and anyone outside the car sees you, with respect to him, you are in the motion. That is rest and motion. So this topic is very important to understand kinematics. So I am sure that you all are very keen understood with motion and rest. Okay, now let's go to the next topic, a small break. Hello friends, did you enjoy the break? So now we are going to see types of motion. Now we discussed in the earlier video about the motion. Now there are many types of motion as you can see. So some of them today I am going to explain here. So when mainly motion is divided into three types: translatory motion, rotatory motion and oscillatory motion. These three are very important motions. Now let's talk about translatory motion. Now I take an object like this. Yes, this object is moving like this. So this motion is called translatory motion. This object is moving like this. Means this object, all particles of this object are moving in the same direction. The same direction and in a straight path. So this is called translatory motion. And in translatory motion there are two types of motion: rectilinear and curvilinear. This is divided in the base of the path of the motion. Now when this object is moving in a straight line, the motion is rectilinear, that is in a straight path. Now this is moving in a curved path or a circular path. This is called curvilinear motion. Translatory motion in a curved path is called curvilinear motion, and translatory motion in a straight path is called rectilinear motion. So we got them. So next, rotatory motion. Now I have the same object. Yeah, the same object is moving like this. Yeah, like this. This motion is called rotatory motion. What is actually rotatory motion? I will give you a keen idea. So any object moving around its fixed axis is called rotatory motion. Now let's take the rotation of Earth. The Earth moves with its fixed axis, which is bent at 22.34 degrees. So it is bent like this, its axis, and the Earth rotates around it from west to east. This is called rotation, and that rotation is rotatory motion. So any object, a spinning top, comes under rotatory motion. A top, when spinned, moves like this. So that is rotatory motion. And then we have oscillatory motion. This motion was discovered by the great scientist Galileo. He discovered this by seeing a hanging church lamp. The church lamp, due to wind, was moving like this. And that motion is called oscillatory motion. Now, the best example is pendulum. Have you ever seen a pendulum? It's like this. Yes? And it moves like this. Okay, this is a pendulum, a swinging pendulum, and this mean position is A, that position is B, and this position is C. So when you observe this, a pendulum which is fixed like this goes there and comes back to its original position. Comes here and come back to this original position. This is a to and fro motion. Going there, coming back to its original position. Going there, coming back to its original position. This to and fro motion is called oscillatory motion. The object here always returns back to its main point. So next, this is called oscillatory motion. Now let's see other kinds of motion. Circulatory motion, vibratory motion, periodic motion and random motion. Circulatory motion. What is circulatory motion? Now let's take the same object. This object is moving like this in a curvilinear motion. This motion is called circular motion, and when you ever see a pedal of a cycle, it moves like this. Sorry, like this. So this is called circulatory motion. And the next is vibratory motion. Have you ever seen musical instruments? Guitar, veena and stringed instruments. These stringed instruments. Now let's take a guitar. When we just move a string, it vibrates. Means it is like this. The to and fro motion of an object in a fixed point is called vibratory motion. It is vibrating like this. So that is vibratory motion. Periodic motion. Now let's take the motion of a minute hand in a clock. The motion of a minute clock is like this. It is 12 o'clock. Totally it comes back to its original position after one minute. So again it starts moving like this. Again it never stops. This is called a periodic motion. It again starts its motion after a particular time. So this is periodic motion. And then random motion. Random motion is something like this. It has no particular path. It moves in its own direction and in a random direction. When we see a bee moves like this, somewhere like this. So that is called random motion. These are types of motions. Now let's take a small break and come back to another topic. Okay, this is end for this session, and let's meet in another session talking with the kinematics. So the teaching is by myself, Vayan Shashank, studying in 7th class. The reference I used is Fiji material, and the recording is by self. So do not forget to like, share to your friends and family, and subscribe my channel if you like it. Click the bell icon if already subscribed for instant notifications. Thank you.